Listen, I'm just gonna go off right here, and I'm not gonna sound really pissed off. I was just watching the Lakers against the Pelicans right now, and they're getting blown out by like 29 points, which is a total embarrassment. I mean, I hate to just repeatedly say this, but truth be told, I used to be a Laker fan, as I say, all my life. When Kobe was a Laker, a serious Laker, the last Laker that really bled purple and gold, taking being a Laker seriously. Since then, since his retirement, you know, I was still willing to watch them rebuild. You know, with the players they had from Kuzma to Ingram, Josh Hart, who else did they have at the time? Julius Randle. You know, that was the core that had its struggles in the beginning, but I understand they were a young team trying to rebuild and all that, so I wasn't expecting much from them. But the Lakers were at that point. I mean, after winning 16 titles, that they were about to be rebuilding with them. But you know, I remember watching the game live, and my memory feed's gonna be coming up on March 13th when I watched the Lakers at Staples Center, um, facing the Nuggets, and they had that core with Brook Lopez, Julius Randle, Kuz, Ingram. If I'm not mistaken, Alex Caruso was already there, and some other young studs. And that game, they were actually doing really good. They were on the race for the eighth seed, and they were still a young core at the time. I was still really like getting into them, you know. So they were on a race. Oh yeah, Isaiah Thomas was already there from that trade, and I remember they were winning games since the All Star break, so he was really helping them out winning. But you know, they unfortunately he got an injury, and then the Lakers missed the playoffs again, and the next thing you know, LeBron came. Since LeBron came as a Laker, I feel like I had to question myself if I was still gonna be a Laker fan or not. I'm used to seeing LeBron as a rival, especially as a Laker fan. I never pictured him, and up to this day, still never pictured him being a Laker. You know, and I've been saying this too, just like the guy Charles said on his channel, that everywhere LeBron goes for his teams, there's always so much drama and blame deflection. But you know what? I figured eventually this was just going to be a chaos. And look, LeBron is not the guy to, you know, to have all this patience with young talent. So guess what? He got rid of who did he got rid of? Josh Hart, Kuz, and if I'm not mistaken, Julius Randle for Anthony Davis. All for Anthony Davis, was one of the top 10 players, and you know he's a you know, don't get me wrong. He's great when he's healthy, but the problem is he was never healthy. He's always injury prone. He's even back to his New Orleans days. And then you know after that, they won a title in the bubble. Okay, but the season after that it was shortened, and so much went wrong. It's fatigue, players getting hurt. Yet they blamed it on LeBron got the athletic trainer fired, and guess what? They got rid of 3 more pieces. That's the part that pissed me off. What KCP, Trez, Kuz for West Brick, and then it came to this season. This is when I started to realize I have lost so much respect for this team. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. And especially after that arena name change, I was like, you know what? Why should I bother being a fan at this point? I just look into the season, and a lot of their losses are just flat out embarrassing. Even their wins are just not even quality wins. Yeah, they beat teams like Utah. Utah's not really a great team, to be honest with you. They're a mediocre team, and I mean, at times, they're on losing streaks, and when the Lakers beat them, they were in a losing streak that time. Utah Jazz were in a losing streak, and then teams like that they're supposed to beat Portland, a G League Portland team without Dame, and they traded away CJ and all that, and some of the other players, Norman Powell and Covington, and then they barely lost to Golden State without Draymond Green, and Steph was already slumping at that time. before the All-Star break. I don't want to hear people telling me that, oh, you know what, just because they lost to this team, you never know. They might be able to beat this team, that team, because of quote unquote matchup. I don't want to hear any of that shit. There's no excuse. I mean, every matchup they made was they struggled with. So, I mean, what am I to say at this point? They're losing to the Pelicans. I'm gonna see another losing streak come up. Dallas, who just beat Golden State after Golden State led by 21 and lost, and then you got at the Flippers again without Paul George, who's not. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be playing again in that game. They're probably going to lose. And oh boy, Golden State. That's right. You know what I'm talking about right here. I'm gonna be proud if my Warriors win this on Saturday. Steph dropping 30, Clay dropping 50 on 15 threes, as I said in my Facebook post. Yep. Anyways, I gotta get back to what I'm doing. I'm so busy right now. I just thought I'd throw this out there, but can't deny, man. I'm wearing Klay Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing Steph. So Klay's gonna come back big time too, and he's already done that. He's already proven it, especially in the Lakers game. So proud of him. All right, cut the fucking tape, man. Gotta get back to business. All right, let's go Warriors.